ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time to keep on, keep it on. Joe Dirt. Okay, this is good. We need to keep this going and try to speed up the tempo further. Possibly add some FX sounds on the top of it. From what we saw yesterday, I don't think it's possible to increase the tempo on this any further because we're already at 1/64th. But let's have a look. Depth number 7. We're going to open up the piano roll, add a C4 note to this. Then we are going to go to okay, so we actually duplicated the wrong synth. We are going to delete this, we're going to delete this. Number 6 is the one making the sound that we're looking for, so we are going to duplicate or clone number 6. Pop that in right there, open the piano roll, add a C4 note. Now we have the right sound, and we are going to try to increase the tempo. Okay, let's see if this works. No, it's either not the right tempo or not fast enough. So we're gonna move this back to 16. Okay, it doesn't do anything. This might help us. Curious how this sounds, starting from right there. No. these are all more or less not what we want. So let's try to play around with these. Which are also worthless. So we're going to go back to library, reselect, select this, go to ARP, change it to 1/64th, which is what we currently have, and see what. Okay, so what we're going to do instead of this, we're going to copy this over and just try to layer it with something entirely different, for which we kind of want maybe some risers or some voices. We're going to start with risers and see how it sounds. Now we gotta find them. I forget where they were. Yeah, hands up. I do like this booty name, but unfortunately the sound isn't what we're looking for. They're fun. Yeah, this might work. This sounds okay. Let's just see how it flows from the beginning. The beginning being here. Okay, I like it. It's definitely a nice layer to add on there. Let's go ahead and build the next one. We're gonna just clone this just to maintain the same name, so we don't have to type it in. Otherwise, it doesn't need to be cloned. Gaps number 9. Oh, this is actually number 8. We're gonna open the, I'm gonna pop it in right here first. Match the width to our previous pattern, add a C4 notes to it. And if you can find those risers, it would be awesome. But bam, breaks and risers. Alright, these ones we're gonna have to try all of them and see what fits the best. Not really. Maybe. Okay, this I do like. We're gonna extend this out to 2 bars and drag it out because it sounded like it's at least 2 bar lengths. So we're gonna replicate these over 2. Okay. Question is, do we want to keep this going for another bar? The answer is no, because we have all of this too, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 3 there, so we have about 10 bars of build up, which is I think long enough. But we do need an automation clip on this. As you guys saw, I had to turn this up just so I can hear the big part of the rise, which is towards the end. So we are at bar 700. We are going to create an automation clip on the volume. Go back to bar 700. We're gonna pop that in right here. Match the width to our patterns. And the volume can start off where it is. We just wanted to make it up towards the high end by the time we finish the shot. Okay, this is a good riser. Towards the end of it, it needs a little extra something, or maybe it didn't play all the way through. Okay, no, that was in fact it. We want some sort of crowd cheering, or something synonymous with that towards these last two steps. So we're gonna go ahead and create that. More gaps, number 10, number 9. I'm gonna place that in right there. Open up the piano roll, add a C4 note to it. And okay, so perhaps what we could do is move these 2 steps to the right to get the sound that we're looking for. And then we can have the drop here, so there's a little bit of silence on that last 2 drum steps. Better, but not quite the sound that we want. This one I honestly kind of like better. So let's try this one instead of this one, or maybe on top of it. Maybe we can try this. Not bad. Now let's see how it all comes together. Wonder where that "What Is Love" is coming from. Access channel. There we go. We have this right here. So I wonder if we can paste this in at the end of this. Oh, nope, not what we wanted to do. Okay, we want a copy of this, right? I want to go back to where we started from. And we are gonna paste it in right there. Let's see how this sounds and if we can have another, well, before we actually test this out, let's see if it has any sort of reverb on it. Okay, so we want one with a little bit of reverb. We're gonna circle back to earlier on when we were editing those and see which one of these has. Okay, this one might be good. Whoa. Alright, we're gonna pop this in right here. For now, we're gonna mute this one out. And we are going to find our drop. We are gonna do, I guess we can change the name of this because it's no longer the gas. We're gonna name this Nar. Nar. For no reason at all, we're gonna name this Nar 99. Or actually, we can name it Triple X Anarchy 99, I think it was called. The movie that made Vin Diesel huge. It's the name of the badass submarine that they make and then drown. So we are gonna also name this Anarchy 99. Now we gotta find some German sounding drop to be suitable for the name that we've given it. Okay, so these are all. We are gonna, maybe we can take a hip hop route. This might be fun. This is definitely fun. So let's try that. Okay, maybe like that. Okay, sound is good. On this, we want maybe a little bit more volume. But because we copied this from earlier on, if we increase this volume, that's going to increase too. So what we want to do is have an automation clip that increases it. Here in the track at bar 711. Shout out to my Hindus. Uh, 711, okay. Okay, we can paste this in right here. We are gonna just start it off all the way up at 100%. We want to have a little bit of delay here and definitely a different sound, because that's not. Okay, so this is not bad, but it needs to have more pitch. More pitch. Okay. We're gonna need to add probably a mix this to add more pitch to it. So it sounds deeper. But for now, we are going to we're not gonna actually do that right now. So what we need to do is make a copy of this so we can get rid of this automation clip and not affect the original sound. We are going to there are multiple clips to use the dropped file. And God bless America. Okay, we're gonna, I don't know what this does. Okay, perfect, they made a new one, which is what we wanted. We can now get rid of this automation clip. We are also gonna get rid of this one that we had over here. We're gonna get rid of that one. We're gonna pop this in right here. Now we can tweak it however needed. Gonna do that. We're gonna do this. Oh, looks like it lost the delay too. I think it was on track 38, but let's double check. Okay, so we had the pitch a little bit to the left, this a little bit to the left, time stretch, this a little bit to the left, and it is in fact on track 38. So we're gonna keep this over here as a sample. We are going to probably going to replicate what we had. I think this was like that. Yeah, we got a little bit there. Length was the whole thing. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna add more pitch to this. We're gonna also adjust it to track 38. Which is primarily just delay. Doesn't sound right though. There we go. dirty like that. Okay, this should do it. Okay, needs more gap here. This needs to start a little bit later. Okay, I don't know if I love this sound, but what I do know is that the volume definitely needs to be higher like that. Alright, we're gonna wrap it up right there. Cali out.